So are you talking about only Bangladesh or only Bangladesh? So what's happening with violence against women? Do you speak English?
Yeah.
So I'm just curious. I mean, you're opposed. I mean, obviously, everybody's against the violence, against women. And I know the story when a girl and her boyfriend, she was raped on the bus and she died eventually.
Yeah,
I mean, it was in India, right? It was a horror story. But generally speaking, I mean, what do you think should be done about it?
They should have more police at post stops and stuff. They should have.
Where? In the world or in the United States?
All over the place, because it happens everywhere.
So if you put more police on every corner, then the violence is gonna stop.
Yeah, if you put more police outside or have more women activists, then it will eventually stop.
But the problem is, I mean, you're wearing scarves, so I presume you're Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but the problem is, in the Muslim world, women have no say. I mean, women are second-class citizens.
That is true.
It's not a matter of the law enforcement that we already have there. It's a matter of the people who are like at the top of the social pyramid. Like the minister in Bangladesh, she's a woman. And right now, all the violence that's going on, it's because she's trying to eradicate the religion altogether. So I think it's not because the police officers aren't doing their job, it's because she isn't doing it.
So let me try to understand. She wants to make Bangladesh a secular country?
Yes.
Are you against that?
I am against that. Everyone should have a freedom
of religion, right?
Exactly.
But the problem is, I mean, the way I say it, I'm not Muslim, but from what I know about Muslim religion is that women are relegated to second-class citizens in Muslim religion.
Not necessarily. Women don't have the same role as men do, but that doesn't mean that they don't have the equal importance.
Well, I agree with you, but unfortunately, in the eyes of the religion, women are second-class citizens. I mean, it's in the Koran.
Unfortunately, that is true, but for now, we're trying to focus on stopping the violence that is occurring in Bangladesh.
But don't you think that if the root cause of these problems is what's in the Quran, and you defend the religious precepts of women being relegated to second-class citizens, then you're fighting a losing battle because you're not really addressing the root cause. The root cause of this problem.
So you think that we should address the religion itself before?
I mean, help me. Well, what do you think?
We're not here because the Quran suppresses women or anything. We're here because of the police. I mean, if you read some of our posters, you'll see that we're here for the police brutality that's going on against women. That has nothing to do with religion whatsoever.
Okay, have you ever heard of a woman being stoned to death?
Of course I've heard of that,
Okay.
I understand.
So why do women get stoned to death for simple things? I mean, for nothing, like holding a hand of a boyfriend, I mean, or a man in the public space or something like that. That
is something you have to address countries that actually do those things.
But it only happens in Muslim countries. It only happens in Muslim religion. It's not happening among the Jews or Christians or Hindus or anybody else. Only Muslim women are murdered through stoning to death by Muslim men. Isn't it so?
That's a misunderstanding that you're having because you haven't done research enough.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree with the statement? So you're not saying that it's only Muslim women who are murdered by Muslim men by means of stoning. Can you give me another example where Christian women are stoned to death by Christian men or Jewish women?
We're not here to address this problem. This is something you should go to the right place to address these things because we're here about women against violence, but we're not here to address the stoning of women. Yes, we don't support that. We don't support that, but that's not something our country is going through, and that's not something we support. That's not something that the Quran supports. That's not something Muslims support.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
That's what's happening. But okay, are women relegated to second-class citizens or second-class creatures in Quran? No.
They're just as equal. In fact, they have more rights.
How so? If women
if you read the Quran, if you study the Quran properly, then you would know. I wouldn't have to answer.
But I see what's happening in the world. No? All right.
You have interest in coming to the meeting right here in NYU's campus. There you go.
Joins you in a militant solidarity to celebrate International Working Women's Day. I am Sharina Natura, and today I rise up. I rise up against the Women's Red Club.
search of other things. I write through the maze of the madness. Struggle is my address with pain and crack lips. Gunshots coming from sounds of blackness. Given this game with no time to practice. Born on the blacklist. Told I'm below average.
Abante!